Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm your host, That Camera Guy, and in this episode, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Sony Zeiss f1.8 lens. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. I actually just got this box in today, yeah, let's just go ahead and take a look. Check it out. I actually purchased this gray market, for those of you wondering. It wasn't from an authorized seller. I got it for $699. It was on sale. Yeah, but I mean, the normal going price is over $1,000, so you're doing about a $300 saving. What is really frustrating about this whole thing is the fact that Sony just recently announced today, right, the day I got this, today, that they're releasing a 50mm f1.8 for FE, and it is pretty cheap, so that doesn't make me such a happy camper. But it's okay because I hear such good things about this particular lens, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. So yeah. All right, so as far as the box is concerned, as you can see on my other angle over here, or even up here, it has the notorious very bright orange colored box. Okay, on the outside just says this, the Sonar T asterisk FE 55mm f1.8 ZA. Yeah, a lot of folks might be wondering what the T asterisk stands for. I actually went ahead and looked it up because I wanted to make sure I knew what it meant for this video, but it helps with light transmission, basically. So certain lenses that don't have this type of coating will lose light coming into the lens, but by having that coating, that specific coating on there, it's going to pull in all the light that hits that lens onto the sensor. So that's actually a good thing for this particular, lens setup. It's also slightly weather sealed, which is a good thing, but I don't think I'm really going to test that out. But here we go. I'm opening the box. Yeah, so we have our little information here. Information about the lens, different languages, operation instructions. I don't think I need to worry about that. What else is in here? Other things in here I don't need. Don't have to worry about. It even has the name of a person who has inspected the actual lens, which is really interesting. Anyway, moving on. We are now into the actual lens itself. We have it right here. It's always nice to have a little bag. You may not use it when you're traveling. Oh, and it came with some nice bubble wrap there. You may not end up using the bag, but it's just nice for them to include it. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and open it up. Take a look at the lens itself. So we have our little lens hood there. Somewhat plasticky feeling hood, but it feels very solid. So the hood itself feels pretty good. The base area of the hood has very similar material and finish to the actual lens, which is a really nice thing. Take a look at the sides around the actual lens. FE1.8 Sony. Take a look at the back, the lens there. There you go. And it says it has 9 circular blades, so that's going to give us some really nice bokeh rendering on the lens itself, but you can go ahead and take a look at that, and I'll get some close-up shots of the lens for you to see. And I will go ahead and mount this onto my a6300. I did want to add this on here so I can show you how the camera looks with the 55. I've got the 35 f1.8 OS here. I'm going to go ahead and mount it onto the camera, the a6300. Okay, Okay, so here's how it looks. Hopefully I can give you some close-ups of this. Overall, the weight with the 55 1.8 on the 6300 is actually really well balanced. It doesn't feel front heavy or back heavy. It feels just right. Let's go ahead and do some quick shots with it. Get a manual focus here. So just with some basic testing of the actual lens, obviously I still got to test it out. This is kind of my first impression. It feels very quick, very fast, and yeah, it focuses very quickly. Obviously there's pretty decent lighting even though it's dark in this room, but I feel the focusing is very quick and doesn't hunt too much. That is the quick test. I'm going to jump back into the rest of the video. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. So you can kind of see how it looks. The original intent of getting this particular lens was to actually have a portrait type lens on my Alpha 6300 because I wanted to test out the camera for portraits. And so I didn't have a native 50mm lens. I would use an 85mm lens for my portrait shooting, but it's going to be a little more unwieldy in terms of the distance. So 55 is definitely a really great middle ground for the lens. So that is really going to be nice. It's going to be similar to an 85mm lens with this combination. Well, folks, that's it. That's all I've got for you in this video. This was the Sony Zeiss 55 f1.8 lens. I'm going to be going ahead and testing this out with the Sony Alpha 6300 very soon when I get a chance to. And again, if you like this video, please consider giving it a like. I'd really appreciate it. Helps get more visibility for my channel. If you do enjoy the content I am producing on my channel, consider subscribing. Now, if you did miss any of my previous videos, you can go ahead and find links for it somewhere around here or even down in the description below. And again, I will be getting the Canon 80D very soon. Apparently tomorrow, I'll be doing an unboxing of that and start getting some minor reviews for it. And with that said, I'm your host, that one camera guy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.